I have eyes on a hostile UAV, just north of your position.
Hello guys, this is the Hexagon Zero and welcome back to another episode of Multiplayer Mondays. Alright, as you can probably tell, we are here on Hainan Resort, and we are sitting on the top of the resort tower. And as you can probably guess, this is not the beginning of the round, it's pretty close. But I just wanted to see if I actually liked what was going on in the map before I started recording. But anyway, we're on top of here. I've got the AMR-2, and this helicopter dies. Contrary to what you might have thought there, I did not in fact kill it. But anyway, the majority of the first half of this gameplay I spend sitting on top of this hotel, because it is probably my favorite place in the entire map. It actually has a little bit of dynamics to it. There's two elevators and all that stuff. It's kind of open, and it's kind of risky being up here and all that stuff, but yeah. And yeah. So this gameplay was it was good. It was recently I've started playing the objective or being a little bit more aggressive, because normally I'm content to sit in the back and kind of spot everybody. Maybe get a 9 and 3 kill, 9 to 3 KD for, not KD, kill death. Yeah, kill death, I guess, for the entire round. But actually here, my mouse has been acting up. I meant to fire there. I actually hit my mouse button to fire and take him out, but it didn't fire. It's been doing that a lot, and sometimes it saves me from revealing my position or taking a bad shot, but a lot of the times it ends up getting me killed, as you can see there. And that's a demonstration of how busted the kill cams currently are, because they are so busted. But anyway, I've been playing the objective, or being aggressive, a lot more recently, and it's proven very useful. I recently, if you've been following my battle log, which I don't blame you if you haven't, no one actually follows people's battle logs, except if they're really popular, or they're your friend or something like that, I don't know. I recently joined a platoon, and by recently I mean like a day ago, so, and it's called Defunk. But anyway, I knew the guys that are on it. I started playing with them. I started playing with one of them when I first started playing Battlefield 4, and then, you know, his buddies all came on, and I kind of built up my friends list a little bit, and most of them were on it. And then when the platoons came out, they started their own platoon. They invited me to it, and I just kind of left the invite sitting there. But then one late night on Battlefield 4, 3 days ago, I started playing, and I noticed that all of them were online, so I'm like, okay, might as well join them. So I joined them, and I got on their squad, and we started playing Obliteration Gillian Peaks. Was it Gillian Peaks? I think it was. It was a whole bunch of rounds. We played Obliteration Metro, Obliteration Gillian Peaks, but it was fun as hell. I mean, and I don't know why this wasn't a headshot. It hit him in the back of the neck, but it was fun as hell. And I used my new favorite gun, the AWS LMG, and I'm trying to figure out where this guy was trying to get my attention. He was trying to point me towards the doors there, and I'm a little late on sitting down, and he takes care of it for me, but oh well. But anyway, it was fun as hell. I got a lot of moments in, and one of my more favorite parts was it was a Conquest and Operation Firestorm, and me and one of the guys, we were in a tank. I think it was the M1 Abrams. It might have been a T90A, but I can't remember. We got in a tank, and we stayed like that for basically half the round, and then I just basically ran support for them using the support class, giving them ammo and covering their flank and everything like that. There was one part where this guy, there's a sniper, and it's the building closest to D. Anyway, he starts running around towards us, and I take a couple shots at him, and then he starts running towards the door, as I can see on the map. And me and the guy who was in the tank with, we're just kind of sitting there, kind of exposed on these crates. And I don't know why I didn't get him with the knife there. I just hate the knifing mechanic, because counter-knifing is completely pointless. You can, unless if you're being knifed, your instinct is already to go to your knife key and spam the hell out of it, so it doesn't really matter. Counter-knifing is so broken. You should only have one opportunity to press it, and if you've been spamming it beforehand, it shouldn't count you. You should just get killed by it. It's stupid the way it works. And anyway, we were sitting there on these 2 crates, and this is my AWS, by the way. I'm holding it right now. And I really like the look of it. The double barrel is so... The double clip loader barrel is so cool. Yeah, it was a little bit of spray fire, but it only had like a little bit of health, so whatever. And he starts running across to us. He comes to the door, and I'm like, well, I'm probably going to take the brunt of his damage because I'm closest to the door, and the guy behind me will finish him off. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to have some fun with this. And I pull out my knife, and as soon as he comes out the door, I run out the door. He starts firing at me. He goes to turn around, and I'm trying to get this LAV, but I think he notices me. He starts to turn around. The guy behind me starts firing at him. He gets a couple shots in, but I managed to knife him in the back with the trench knife. It was fun. But anyway, so I've been playing with them over the past couple days, and it's been kind of good for me, I guess. It's got me... They're really good. On the games that we do play on, we always end up placing top of the server list. And I'm doing a little bit of stair camping here behind this wondrous couch. But, oh, come on. And if you're wondering what happened there, that was me forgetting to plug in my laptop, and so it started losing power. And it notified me of this, and so I had to quickly reach down, grab the charging cable, and all that stuff. So yeah, they're getting me out of my kind of content staying in a corner or running support shell, and being a little bit more aggressive. And I think that might be slightly evident in my gameplay here, because, well, I'm actually performing, and this guy, I don't even notice him. And I start running at him, and I start firing. I should have burst fired, just tapped the trigger, but I forgot. Yeah. What is to do this round? Oh, yes, I remember this. This round was, actually, this episode is going to be late. I already know that because it's 11:44 on Monday when it was supposed to be uploaded, and I'm only in post now, and it's still got to render. This episode is going to be late, and let me explain to you guys why sometimes my episodes are late. At least my Battlefield ones. And I'll talk about the other ones a little bit later. But my Battlefield ones are typically late is because... Alright, let's take for example what I did today. I had to record Multiplayer Monday. So, I signed on, and I'm like, okay, what do I want to play? I kind of want to do some Conquest. I've been playing a lot of Obliteration lately. I want a little bit of a change. So, I go onto my Conquest server list, and I try to find a game, or at least a server that will play something I'm liking, and it's not a complete repeat of Metro. Because I play on those a lot, too. I like Metro. And so I have to find a server that I like, and then I have to start playing, and then I have to check to see, and right here the hairs in the back of my neck are starting to tingle. Something's not up. Something's not right, but... So I'm looking around here, and I'm like, whatever, just a creepy feeling. Anyway, I find a server that I like, and I start to play on it, and then I typically play one round just to see if I like the combination of guys on the team, or whatever, just to see if it'll actually... everybody knows what the hell they're doing, or at least somewhat knows what the hell they're doing. And so when I start playing, and then I figure out how it all works, and I actually record the episode. And that takes the length of a Battlefield game to do that. And that's really around about 25 to 30 minutes, depending on the map, game type, and how well you're doing. And then after that, I have to check the gameplay to see if I actually like what happened during it, and if I do, then, well, brilliant, yay. And then I have to go into editing. I have to put it into Windows Movie Maker, and that's what I use to edit. I've been experimenting with Adobe Premiere, but not as much to fully shift over yet. But I do that, and I have to put it into editing, and then it has to compile the actual video, so it has to create the stuff, and I get a little bit of apprehension here, and I see this guy. See that guy? Sniper guy probably had C4s trying to run at me. I'm like, hell no, I'm out of here. So I retreat back up here, and eventually he gives up his chase. And so I just turn myself around the right way, because I want to be able to kind of get out. And in retrospect, this is probably a bad idea, because if something did start attacking me, it would probably start attacking me from the front, and then I would have to back up, as opposed to just driving forward. Oh well. And then I have to edit it, and that usually takes not actually that long for a Multiplayer Monday episode, because really all it involves is just me speeding up some parts of the footage, as you already tell in the beginning. That's the only speed up I'm going to do this episode, because most of it was pretty involved, I guess. And then I have to actually talk about it like I'm doing now. And I'm getting hit here, and nothing actually hits me, or starts damaging my vehicle, so I'm like, oh, that must be friendly fire or something like that. And then I have to record the narration for it, which is what I'm doing right now, and then I have to check the narration to see if it's okay, and see if I like it, and then I go through again in post, just checking to make sure everything's fine, and then I start to render it. And now on my laptop, it actually renders pretty quickly. I think it's because I'm using Windows 8. And I've got a slightly faster processor on my laptop than on my main computer, which is kind of odd. But anyway, once that's been done, rendering is done, then I've got to upload. So on the whole, the entire process takes about 3 hours. And then I have to factor in the fact that I am human and lazy. So, not a whole lot happens. That's very cool. But anyway, you see the jet running at me there, he starts shooting at me. I'm like, oh, okay, you know what, I got 2 health left, get the hell out.
I spotted an enemy AG soldier.
And run away. So yeah, that's why a lot of my episodes are late. And you're going, oh yeah, Hex, you have an entire week to record this. I'm like, yeah, I do, but I also have a life. And at this point, come on, dice, please, dice, come on. I can't fit under a tree branch, and I'm clearly getting under. Come on. Whatever. Anyway, so why some of my other episodes in my other series are late is, well, let's take for example my Skyrim. I've had some problems with editing and all that other stuff with it. So there's an excuse at least. But let's talk about like Assassin's Creed 4. Why some things in Assassin's Creed 4 aren't exactly quick. Well, number one, I put a little bit more detail into my editing there because I render in complete sequences. Like I'll record for maybe 2 hours and then I have to chop and cut it and accelerate some bits and cut out some other bits. And just tiny bits, you don't even notice. I don't do it so well that you don't notice. But I see that guy over there, he starts to go across the river, but I see this guy over here, he starts running out here, and my main mistake here is that I ADS. And he is an MX4. But I'll get a lot of hits into him, as you can see with the 31 health, and essentially I'm a little bit pissed right about now, because I don't think I'm doing very well, which I kind of am, for me, at least. I'm regretting not recording that Gillian Peaks obliteration gameplay, because I delivered the bomb. Did I deliver the bomb? No, I didn't. Oh no, it wasn't Gillian Peaks, it was Operation Metro, and... Damn it, what was the other one? Oh well, it was Operation Metro obliteration. It was just... I delivered the bomb twice on that one, and that was insanely fun.
I've spotted the enemy LAV, due west of your current position.
Sure, yes.
Confirm missile launch.
But Assassin's Creed 4, I don't really have an excuse for that. It's either me being too lazy to record it, or... But I'm actually... How I like to do it before, back in my maybe 400 videos days, I would record for, I don't know, 3 hours, and then those 3 hours would last me for the next 2 weeks. And I'd get all my editing done, I'd get all my rendering done by the end of basically the end of the day that I filmed it, or at least get it started a lot, and then I would just upload it all, and then it would all be ready, and I just have to write the descriptions for it the day before, and everything would be out on time at 12 o'clock the day it was supposed to be out. 12 o'clock in the morning, that is. And I noticed that LAV over there, so I'm kind of staying down, waiting for this guy to kind of sit still. But lately, I've gotten behind a lot, so as to the fact that my Skyrim, I had, I believe it was 11 episodes that I had not even touched for a really long time. And this guy is just, oh yeah, I get him. Yay. Hadn't touched for a really long time, and I could just write the description for them and then get them out. That was back when I didn't have an upload schedule for Skyrim. And now that I do, I have to record my Skyrim episodes the night before, and that's what I'm doing with a lot of stuff. Like tomorrow, actually it's approaching today now, I have to upload a Commander Mode episode, and I'm probably going to record that right after this. I might give myself a little bit of time to let my voice kind of recharge. But yeah, I'm a little bit behind. I really shouldn't be, but I don't know, I am. But anyway, there's these guys who are doing a brilliant tactic, and that's infesting these hills close to our spawn. When I see that guy over there, I actually starting to get shot at, and I'm like, okay, back behind cover, run. And so I'm looking around for him, looking around. He's hiding in the most obvious place. He's not even taking cover. I'm checking all the cover, and then I notice him there, and he starts getting at me. And the reflex sight is good, but I don't like it, because the red dot, in my opinion, is too big and it obstructs too much of your screen, but in the absence of coyote sight, it's fine. Which I actually unlocked, because I got a battle pack in the round previously and I just hadn't gotten around to open it. I had unlocked it right after recording this round, and, well, now I have a coyote sight on my AWS. Actually, let's talk about what I have on the AWS. I have the heavy barrel, which you may be going, oh, it doesn't really need an accuracy buff, and I figure, well, I typically engage at long range anyway, so I need all the accuracy I can get. And with the heavy barrel, it decreases your stability. So I've got the angled foregrip on there to give me a 33% increase in stability for first shot. And so I have to pulse fire it, or it doesn't exactly work. So we've cleared out the hills up here. And I wish they brought back extended mags, because, yeah, they might have been a little bit balanced badly, but I wish they brought them back, because 100 rounds is good, but I mean, that means I've got 50 rounds per one of those drums. And those drums typically hold 200 rounds. Just one drum will hold 200 rounds, depending on the size of the round. And if I've got two, I should have at least 200 rounds. But I don't. So, whatever. But I'm running support anyway, so I've got infinite ammo. And that's probably DICE's reasoning on this. I mean, like, they're support anyway, they should have an ammo box. But their logic is flawed in the slight fact that in Battlefield 4, you have multiple gear and equipment and stuff you can put onto your character. And if you're wondering why I got a speed boost there, that was the AA basically nudging me.
We've taken objective Delta.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Killed by building. And for some reason it highlights the guy over there, because kill cams. So weird. Essentially right now I'm wondering what the hell to do. And then I notice B is being capped, so I spawn in. And I think it's just one guy trying to pull a ninja cap, but a whole bunch of people start responding to it, and the AA responds to it, and a couple squad are on my 6 responding to it, and I run up to the building like an idiot, and I don't even notice the guy on my left, and he starts running over here. He's actually running almost in time with me. He's over there, he's right, he's dead. Yeah. Anyway, the LAV runs past, I quickly hop in. And what you may or may not know is that you can indeed shoot out of these little windows. That's why you have a crosshair instead of just a dot. So you can indeed shoot. It doesn't do that much damage, but it does do a bit of damage. And I hop out there because a popular spot to lay mines for engineers is on top of bridges or high traffic areas. So I typically avoid vehicles when trying to go through there. Or if I'm driving the vehicle, I try and spot the mines and or blow them up. Anyway, that guy over there, the attack boat pulls up right behind him, so I'm like, okay, well, whatever, let the attack boat deal with that. And then I start running up in here, and the LAV is actually pulled inside of this building. And then I notice this guy just shooting at the random elevator door, and you know. But anyway, we've kind of made a full circle. I'm back around here. I'm just checking around, because they were shooting at something, but I'm not sure what it was, and I didn't want to just get shot in the back, so I start checking everywhere, and then this happens. Wait for it. Here's the LAV. There's an LAV, so I immediately duck down so he doesn't just snipe the hell out of me. Duck behind this palm tree to see if I got a clear shot. So I run up behind these rocks, and then he dies. And I was trying to C4. And then I get this guy. Actually, at that point, my accuracy is terrible. I cannot stay on target to save my life. And at that point, I'm just like, you know what? This has been kind of a mediocre round for me. I want to kill this guy. So I forced myself to stay on target there, because normally I just kind of panic and go, oh, I gotta get out of here. And I actually hate that stuff, because it's kind of preventing me from moving forward, which sucks. But anyway, yeah, the round's almost over. The music has started to play, so I'm kind of pushing up here, going, okay, what can I get into? What can I blow up? I kind of want to make a good round of this. Running through this building, praying it doesn't collapse on top of me. See this guy over here? He's just running at this guy. The other guy takes care of him, and that is about it. So yeah, kind of stepping back from the second assault that's been happening over the past 3 weeks, back to some good old Hainan Yin and whatever coast resort gameplay. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like, favorite, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. And I should, proving the fact that I'm not extra lazy / extra otherwise, I should see you guys next week. So yeah, 13-6. It's not bad. But anyway, report your mom. That was good. I laughed at that. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Please remember to like, favorite, subscribe, comment, and all that good stuff. I've said this twice now, but redundant. This is the Hexagon Zero, signing out.